Hello and welcome back to my limited heal run of Pokemon Yellow. Off screen, I finished the training on that route that I forget the name of, but the two routes to the east of Fuchsia City, and here we are back in Lavender Town, and I'm just gonna throw down a Super Repel, one of two that I bought here, because, as I mentioned before, well, take a look at my team. We leveled up our Pokemon quite a bit, but we're in rough shape, honestly. Only notable thing, I guess, Charlie learned Slash. I guess that's about it. I think Bulby learned Razor Leaf, but I think he did that in the last episode. I don't think that happened off screen, but I don't remember. But in case it didn't happen on screen, Bulby learned Razor Leaf. So hopefully these two Super Repels are enough to last us. Maybe I should have waited to spray the one until we got up to the second floor here. But we're just gonna use our free heal. I forget how far up we have to go. I think it's on the next floor, but that might be wishful thinking. Wait, hold up, let's see. Here? Yeah, here it is. And I think, actually, I think we just can dig out of here. I could be wrong. Okay, so Pokemon are healed. That was our free heal. We're gonna see, yeah, we can dig out of here with Charlie. Think about this. We're elevated in essentially a graveyard, so we're kind of digging through graves. Oh yeah, one thing I did not count on, the last place it took us was, in fact, the Fuchsia City Pokemon Center, because that was the last Pokemon Center we went inside, because I went to deposit some items. So anyway, long story short, I'm just going to cut to Saffron City, because that is the order of the day. We're going to get started, not finish, but we're going to get started on Silph Co. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so here we are in front of Silph Co, and like I said, I'm just going to go on in. Now, I guess I want to handle this like the Rocket Hideout, where I kind of cut out the in-between parts and just do battles. The thing with this place is it's quite a bit more confusing than the Rocket Hideout. I do have a map pulled up in case of emergency, in case I get a bit confused, because I don't want this to take forever. I mean, granted, I don't think I want to spend the entire episode. I mean, I don't think I want to get through the entirety of Silph Co in this episode. It'll probably be a two-parter, but I want to get some reasonable progress done, and I think I have to figure out how I want to do this. Now I don't need agility. I have to figure out how I want to do this because, I mean, let's face it, you guys probably are not watching this to be a walkthrough. So you guys are not watching this in order to figure out how to get through Silph Co. So I probably don't need to show you this entire map. I could show you important parts, I guess. Alright, Zubat, actually, I was gonna send out Charlie, but you know what? No, let's wait. Let's give Dino Bunny a chance, though, to use Rock Slide. We probably don't even need a Rock Slide on it. As you can see, our Pokemon are reasonably leveled here, but do not be fooled, even though you see these Pokemon in their 20s. Because I don't remember about Giovanni, but I know our rival has his starter Pokemon at level 40. So we will have quite a fight on our hands for that, to be honest. I mean, the other option I could do is leave in all the exploration but skip all the battles. But I don't know if that would be better or not. Let me see how we go here. This is one of those things, I can't really save the trainers for later. Because they all go away after we clear Silph Co. So I kind of want to use them for their experience. Come on, Dino Bunny. Ah, Dino Bunny! Come on, Dino Bunny. Come on, Dino Bunny. So wait, is Nidoking's type 2? Is Poison Nidoking's second type? Because Leech Life registered as super effective, which in Generation 1 it is against Poison. No, type 1 is Poison. Bug was not super effective against Ground. I thought the type effectiveness only went by the second type. But maybe if the other type was neutral, it ignored it? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I guess, let me pull up my map here for a second. Just so I can kind of get a little game plan where to go next, and I'll cut to the next trainer. Alright, well that didn't take very long, but, you know, I still cut out a few seconds here or there. Not too bad. At least I think that's what my future self is going to do. I don't know for sure. Ooh, a Cubone, you know what? Let's get Bulby out here. Bulby is only 1 level from evolving. That'll be cool. Can have a Venusaur. Razor Leaf, yes. Come on, Razor Leaf. Hit this time. I don't know if this will one-shot it. We're only 2 levels above. Alright, it's a crit. That probably mattered. And a Zubat. Let's go to... Do I want to give Shade some experience? We might as well give Shade some experience, because again, these are relatively lower level Pokemon. I mean, after this, we have the gym leaders to fight, and the level curve is going to go up quite a bit from there. So, get our easy experience while we can. Alright. Next trainer, not that far from here, actually. Yeah, I don't think I even had to cut that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut that one. I don't know, I'm gonna have to use some discretion about where I cut and where I don't. It depends on how the episode goes, to be honest, and then we'll see what happens in post. Alright, I'm gonna get Charlie out here. I think I decided I did want to wait for Charlie to learn Flamethrower before I evolve him. Because the only thing I miss out on, I guess, is... Let's see. I don't even remember in Pokemon Yellow if Charizard learns Wing Attack, but that might be the only thing I might miss out on. And I'm just gonna teach him Fly anyway, which is way more powerful than Wing Attack, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, we're good where we are. We're good holding off on evolving Charlie for a few levels. I just have to remember that's what I'm doing. And a Magneton. Yeah, I guess why stop now? I think we outsped the Magnemite. We outspeed Magneton. Not enough to knock it out, though. They all go for Sonic Boom, which is annoying, but at least I know exactly what it's gonna do, and I know we can live another one of those. Oh man, that wasn't... Oh, right. Magneton has decent special. And actually, should have gone for Scratch instead of Slash at that point. But... Oh well. Level 34 for Charlie. Maybe I should have stocked up on some fresh waters, actually. But... Oh well. Gonna use it now. We have enough. I mean, I think... I'm trying to remember if we can go back... if we can go back through Silphco after we clear it. I think we can. But on the off chance that I can, I might just try to... like, not heal during the entire time of Silphco, and then use my free heal. Before or after Giovanni, though? Probably, I would want to do it after. And I guess, you know, to get out of there, we have to pass through the room that has the bed. So yeah, I think after we beat Giovanni in here. And I probably should have gone for Seismic Toss. That's what happens when I'm spamming A while talking. Alright, Electrode. Electrode. Let's go Dino Bunny. I think Body Slam is our best attack. It could self-destruct on us, but it's choosing to Sonic Boom. Which again, I'm okay with. Alright, we get the Paralysis, which is good. We should be able to outspeed it and hopefully finish it off. Oh, just that little bit. Get the full Paralysis, though, which is necessary. In case it felt like exploding. Alright, let me heal up, and then I'm just gonna go through the thing. Darn it, that was a wasted freshwater. Let's try this again. Actually, let me switch who I'm leading with. I mean, Shades isn't gonna do all that great, but I do want to lead with Shades for a little bit, get him some experience. Anyway, oh, we have multiple ways we can go. Well, I'm gonna go this way and cut to the next trainer I find. Well, that one way was a dead end, so we're gonna fight this guy. One of the 4 Rocket Brothers. And he has a Wheezing. Interesting. I always seem to want to train Shades against Pokemon that are terrible to train him against. I guess Wheezing's not the most terrible, but yeah, we're not really doing a whole lot to it. It's gonna poison us too, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Alright. Let's try Ice Beam and go for the Lucky Freeze. We got that a couple episodes ago, didn't we? Oh, not this time. That's okay. Alright, we got lucky with not getting poisoned, so let's switch out and make it guaranteed that we won't get poisoned from now on. Body Slam just in case, because I think Wheezing is... yeah, Wheezing's pretty bulky. We got the Paralysis on it. So I think a Horn Attack might be able to take it out. Or just barely. Yeah. It still would have been worth saving Body Slam's PP, I think. Shades grew to level 31. Trying to learn Withdraw. Unfortunately, better off to have all attacking moves in this case. Even though Withdraw can be useful, but not really interested in it in this case. Alright, Golbat. Alright, let's use Sleepy against this one. You want to keep leveling up Sleepy, because again, the next 2 gyms are going to have Sleepy's name written all over them. Let's see if a Confusion is enough. If not, we'll add Headbutt to it. Alright. I'm about to use Coughing. Let's stay in. And another Confusion, not Psychic. Alright, I will cut to the next trainer. I have to decide which way to go, though. I'm gonna go this way. Alright, this one took me back to where I started, so good to know. It took me to a teleporter that took me back to where I started, so now I'm gonna go back the other way. Alright, we went up here by the stairs. We're gonna fight this guy. Eradicate. Against Shades. Well, I mean, Shades is fairly defensive. Probably should have healed him, though. Let's see. He's gonna Tail Whip us and miss, so we get a free hit. Let's see what this does. Alright, pretty good. And we got the speed drop. Probably not gonna matter. Oh, it is gonna matter. I mean, Eradicate's pretty fast, but I guess we out-level it by enough. That the speed drop did enough. Alright, Zubat, we can stay in. I don't think we even need to worry about Ice Beaming it. In fact, let's try a Water Gun. I'd rather use 2 Water Guns and save Bubble Beam and Ice Beam. Or 3 Water Guns. Well, now we're confused, but let's try a Bite if we can break through Confusion. No. Of course not. And it's gonna Leech Life, which increases the amount of hits we'll need to take it out. Like, that for sure means it's gonna be a 3-shot. From this range, we're gonna hit ourselves in Confusion again. Alright, that does it. That does it. Freshwater time. Alright, let's try for a Bite again. Alright, snapped out of Confusion. And Bite seemed to do better than Bubble Beam. Go figure. Alright, for this Golbat, we will go for Ice Beam. Not gonna pull any punches against a Golbat. Those things are nasty. Probably gonna flinch us too, watch. Okay, good, didn't. Not gonna do enough, unfortunately. Let's try a Bubble Beam. Although apparently physical attacks seem to do better on the Zubat family. Even on Shades. I wonder how Shades' attack is like versus Special Strike. Man, that did not knock it out. Let's try for a Bite. We're gonna have a biting contest. Oh yeah, right, we're still confused. But it doesn't matter. Alright, go Shades. And Rattata. Or Rattata, but I refuse to pronounce it like that, except ironically. Or for descriptive purposes. Good, snapped out of Confusion. I almost forgot that we were confused. Okay, it's Focus Energy, which means that its crit rate is almost 0 now, so that's good. We got a crit that we didn't need, but I'll take it. Okay. let's move on. Is there anything else over here? Okay, no, so I'm gonna go to the room that I didn't do on this floor. Hold up. Okay, nothing there. We were on the 8th floor, so we're gonna go downstairs. That's pretty high up. We're gonna go down to the 7th floor and fight some people. Yeah, this thing is... Oh, another one of the Rocket Brothers. This is, a pretty intimidating place when you consider, like, for a dungeon in a Pokemon game, especially... I was gonna say, even by current-day standard Pokemon games, but especially compared to most of the other dungeons in this game, it's got, like, 11 floors. And you had to navigate them through teleportation tiles. So this dungeon, I guess if you want to call it that, does not mess around. Do not take it lightly. Okay, Shades grew to level 32. 4 levels away from evolving. Another Cubone, let's go for Bubble Beam. I should use Bulby. Especially now that Shades has surpassed Bulby by 1 level. But yeah, Bubble Beam was enough. So even though, well, let's... Alright, so let's go ahead and... No. Let's go ahead and use a fresh water again on Shades. Let's put Bulby up front, even though I'm sure that even though we just faced 2 Pokemon that would have been perfect for Bulby, that when we switch to Bulby now, we're going to face something like Golbat that we can't really take on well with Bulby. I smell a little rat. Well, that rat is probably my Pikachu. I can't help it. He follows me around. Yep, Eradicate. You have the rat, jeez. Alright, let's Leech Seed, just for good measure. Recover back a little bit of the HP we're gonna lose here. And Razor Leaf. It's gonna Hyper Fang, of course. Eradicate and Hyper Fang, and get a crit, of course. Because why wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe I should get Mega Drain instead of Leech Seed. Wait, we didn't... Oh, no, Leech Seed took effect, after Eradicate attacked. That's right. Of course, why did I bother healing? He's just gonna go for... Yeah, Hyper Fang again, but maybe won't get a crit. Alright, let's try to outlast it. Okay, it's gonna go for Tail Whip and fail. So yay for another free turn. I probably could have gone for Cut instead of Razor Leaf, but this is just to make sure we take it out. Alright, Chabok! Let's send out Sleepy. Don't want this thing doing any nasty things to my Pokemon, like Glare or whatever. So we're just gonna go straight for the Psychic, actually. Maybe could have gotten away with the Confusion, but you know what? Not taking a chance. We do out-level it by 11. Sleepy is far surpassed all the rest of my Pokemon. Alright, Coughing. Let's go for Charlie. No Levitate in this game. Let's dig. Easy peasy. And a Golbat. Let's use Banana. Like, my team's coming together quite nicely now, I think. Got good moves on all of them. They can all pull their weight to some extent. They're not quite even in levels, which, like, normally when I play through Pokemon games, I like to keep... Like, when I just play for fun on my own, I like to keep my Pokemon, like, I raise one Pokemon up 5 levels, and then I raise each of my other Pokemon up the same 5 levels until they're all at the same level, and then I start the cycle over again. But in a challenge like this, especially when I have to, like, pick and choose my battles, pick and choose what Pokemon I use based on PP and type effectiveness, like, when it's in either a Nuzlocke or something like this where I have limitations, I need to be a little more pragmatic and not necessarily keep keep everybody evenly leveled, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, it's going for a Screech, which means, and we're gonna miss, which means we're gonna get out of here, because I feel an explosion coming on, or a self-destruct, rather. It's going for Light Screen. Well, I'm still glad that I switched, because we're gonna go physical all up in this place. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, their favorite move. I mean, Electro doesn't get many other better moves. I mean, Self-Destruct, Explosion, and Sonic Boom. I guess it gets Swift also in Generation 1. It gets 0 electric attacks by level up, except, well, maybe it gets Thunder Wave or something, but it definitely gets 0 damaging electric attacks. Should we try Charlie? No, let's go with Sleepy. Like, should we try Charlie against Muck? No. Let us, though, test out a Confusion against this Muck, just for fun. And it's a one-shot. Sleepy is OP. Psychic type in general is OP in Generation 1, as most of you know, I'm sure. Let me just check how we doing here. Let's give Bulby a little heal here. I know, I'm using too many fresh waters at this point. If I hadn't wasted that one on Banana, might not be quite as bad. What do we got here? Oh, look, there's Gary. We can see him right there. Ooh, we can raise somebody's special. As much as I could keep going for Sleepy and raising a special, let's give Bulby some love. Because unfortunately, like I said, I love the Bulbasaur line. Bulbasaur, favorite Pokemon. Favorite Generation 1 Pokemon, as you know. But he does not, in Generation 1, get a good enough moveset, in my opinion. I mean, he gets, you have the whole Poison Powder, Leechy thing, and actually you could teach him Toxic and do that crazy, broken Poison Powder Leech Seed combo. But as far as just regular damaging moves, unfortunately, he doesn't get a whole lot in this generation. I mean, in future generations, that's not the focus for the Bulbasaur line anyway. Like, it's still more on status moves and things like that. But at least it has a better move pool in future generations. Alright, so there's, like, no guts or anything, so let's poison this thing. I think Machoke can get guts. And here's another time I wish Karate Chop was fighting type. Another time I wish I had Mega Drain, maybe. I'm still considering it, but I'm gonna wait still. I don't know why. I'm gonna wait and continue to be indecisive. Alright, low kick. Now you do the not very effective move. I think you should be within cut range. Of course, I don't know what our attack stat is like. Yeah, not enough, but I think the poison will take you out. I think. Yes. And grew to level 32. Okay, Bulby, your work here is done for today, because you get to evolve into a Venusaur. Here it comes. Alright. I love how much shorter the evolution screen is in Generation 1 compared to pretty much every other generation. I mean, it's cool and all, but I think they make a bit too big of a deal about it. Let's compare your special to, like, I don't know, Bananas. Oh yeah, almost double. Actually, I don't know what the Gen 1 equivalent of IVs are, but man, Pikachu, you need to do some work on that special stat of yours. Let's compare it to Sleepy. Oh, 104, okay. But I think Bulby is a second place, although Charlie's pretty up there. Alright, who do we want next? Let's keep Charlie up front. Alright, there's more we could do in this room, but I want to see where this leads me. Did we fight? No, we didn't fight this guy. Really, this place becomes a lot better once you get the card key. Prior to that, you're pretty annoying, and it's pretty annoying and limiting. But good thing we're gonna fight this scientist. They tend to use poison and electric types. The only thing we have to worry about is running out of digs. So I think I'm gonna have to hold off on those for a little bit, unless you have an electric type, a Wheezing. Alright, well, again, in the interest of saving digs, we're just gonna send out Charlie. Not Charlie, we're gonna save Charlie and send out Sleepy. There we go. And level 38. Coughing. Alright, we'll send out Charlie, but we won't use Dig this time. We'll try for a Slash, I guess. Although again, I think Coughing's defense is better than its special. But the way that the special stat was like, combined attack and defense or whatever. It's hard to say if they kept things similarly ratioed. I don't like okay, coughing has lower special defense than regular defense, if I remember correctly. But in Generation 1, when the special stat was combined, maybe his special was higher. I don't know. Not that coughing and wheezing learn any special attacks by type. I'm not sure. I'd have to do my research into that. Okay, we're getting close to, I think, having to call this off. Let me just check the rest of this room. We're locked in here pretty much. Nothing else we can do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna walk through this room with these employees. And we've got another rocket to fight. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. And hopefully we'll be able to do the rest of Silphco in that episode. So, I'm not sure how much time I'm cutting out of this, so I think I'm aiming for this to be at about between 25 and 27 minutes. So I think I'm around there. So I'm going to stop now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like this video, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Also subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date when my latest videos come out. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, like my page on Facebook or follow me on Twitter, the links are in the description as always. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my limited heal run of Pokemon Yellow. Just gonna save here in the middle of a hostile takeover of a corporation. Some 10-year-old kid here. Just sitting here.